Well, good morning again, and welcome to SUNY Empire State College and the Van Arsdale School of Labor Studies. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you all for this important event in which we are going to formalize our partnership with an historic labor organization. My name is Maria Figueroa, and I'm the Dean of the School of Labor Studies, the Harry Van Arsdale School. And again, we are super excited here at SUNY to start this partnership with a worker center, and that's the direction in which we want to move. So for us, this is almost like a historic event. We've partnered with labor unions for 50 years, and we always thought that we needed to open our doors to more and more organizations in the labor movement. So it is again my honor to welcome ROC members here. And thank you, the faculty and the staff of Harry Van Arsdale. Thank you, Dr. Nathan Gonya, for making the trip from Saratoga to be here with us. And thank you to everyone who helped us for this event. And I just want to say a few words about what this partnership means for us. Because, as I said, we've been partnering with worker organizations, but in this particular case, we're dealing with a key industry that is key. It has been key for revitalizing and sustaining local economies across the country, the restaurant industry. And ROC United has played a key role in empowering workers in that industry. We're now proud to be working with ROC United to continue to empower workers in the industry, offering professional development opportunities for all workers in that industry. So thank you so much again for being here with us today to celebrate and formalize this important endeavor. So I would like to now welcome Dr. Nathan Gonya to the lectern, who is gonna say a few more words about the partnership and the school. Dr. Gonya? Okay.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, everyone. I want to give a warm welcome to everyone in attendance today. I'm Dr. Nathan Gagne. I'm the officer in charge here at SUNY Empire State College, which means acting president, for those of you who don't have SUNY speak. I'm really thrilled to be here today to celebrate this new partnership with the Restaurant Opportunity Centers United, or ROC United. And I'm really pleased to welcome our esteemed guests and colleagues, including ROC President and CEO, Siku Sebia, and Dr. Maria Figueroa, our Dean of our SUNY Empire's Harry Van Arsdale School of Labor Studies. I'm also really excited to be holding this signing event in our brand new 4 Park Avenue location. This is just open location. This is our first event that we're holding here. We're really excited that it's with ROC United. A quick little background on this event: we opened it in July, and when we started welcoming our faculty and staff back for in-person service to students following the height of the pandemic. And as you can see, we're just putting on the finishing touches here in this really state-of-the-art learning space. We're absolutely thrilled with the progress. It's over 29,000 square feet. We have 13 classrooms. We have the student lounge that you're sitting in today. We have offices for nearly 50 faculty and staff, and a kitchen area, as well as student computer lab and student workstations on computers for students who don't have access to technology in their homes. The site is also accessible by the 6 line, which is right outside our door here. Really convenient to Penn Station, to Grand Central Station, and to the PATH station that serves 34th Street. And as we wrap up our 50th anniversary and we're opening up this new space, it's really a visual reminder of SUNY Empire's legacy of cutting-edge, accessible education. that our goal here has really been for the past 50 years to help students pursue their dreams of an education, whether it's in person or online or a combination of both. And this really state-of-the-art facility here in the heart of the business, labor, and media capital of the world, I think is a shining example of how we can bring education to people where they are. And this obviously includes the members and the employees of the Restaurant Opportunity Center United, which is why we're here today, to sign that agreement. The partnership between SUNY Empire State College and ROC United is important and an extremely timely one, I think, given what we've all been through in the pandemic, and I think what restaurant workers especially have been through during this time of COVID-19. From the statistics, we know that 1 in 6 restaurants shut down during the pandemic, during the first 6 months alone. And according to the U.S. Department of Labor, they show that since the pandemic, the unemployment in the restaurant industry has far surpassed any other industry in the country. So you've been particularly hard hit by the pandemic. And I think that our flexible model of education, including our ability to recognize that college level learning that you've all experienced in your careers and gained, is really going to help members of ROC United earn their degrees more quickly and more affordably than they otherwise would be able to. And through this partnership, ROC United employees and members will also benefit from our partnership benefits, which is a $100 scholarship off their first enrollment and the waiver of our $50 orientation fee, as well as that opportunity to receive the college credit for the training and for your life experience that you've learned in the field. And what you'll learn here is that at SUNY Empire, we offer over 110 online and in-person undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs that you can choose from. These are at the associate and the bachelor's level, as well as certificate programs. And we have associate and bachelor's in fields such as business management, economics, human resource management, as well as master's in business administration and a master of arts in work and labor policy. And so there are many options here for you. I'm also really proud to say that you'll be coming to a college that has ranked #1 in student satisfaction among all SUNY comprehensive colleges for a long period of time, including the most recent survey that was just released a few weeks ago. We're also thrilled to work in partnership with ROC United to provide this really affordable, world-class educational opportunity to its members. And to help us celebrate even more, I'd like to introduce Sebia. And on behalf of SUNY Empire, I look forward to a really long and productive partnership.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sebia. As an immigrant from West Africa, I came here in '96, and I was a prep cook at Windows on the Wall for 3 years. From a prep cook, I went back to school and obtained my master's degree in business administration, and later on, a doctoral degree in business administration as a way to show how valuable education can take you. I'm honored to be standing here alongside our wonderful host and partner, SUNY Empire, officer in charge, Nathan Garnier, New York State Senator Jessica Ramos, who hasn't been able to make it today, that sent a message, my colleagues at ROC United, friends and supporters and restaurant workers whom I truly admire and respect. Today, as we celebrate this new partnership between ROC United and SUNY Empire College, there is nothing more that brings me greater joy than knowing that the restaurant workers that we serve will have a pathway to college, degree at SUNY Empire with the opportunity to advance their careers through flexible and affordable program that they work on. This is an example of a type of partnership and leadership that will not only get the restaurant workers through this pandemic, but thrive on the other side. When the pandemic forced businesses to shut down last year, nearly 6 million restaurant workers lost their job. Women, immigrants, and workers of color have been disproportionately impacted, many of whom are twice as likely to rely on public assistance and live in poverty than the general workforce. Many restaurant workers have still not returned to their job because of low wage amid an unprecedented public health and economic crisis. They lack protection, such as paid sick day and medical leave, while enduring unsafe working conditions. The pandemic has remarkably changed social norms and business landscape, altering various segments of the restaurant industry for good. This is why training and education have never been more important for restaurant workers. They will benefit enormously from being exposed to new ideas, perspectives, cultural competencies, and skills related to current events. As we move into the coming year, I cannot emphasize enough how critical our partnership with SUNY Empire is to the personal and the professional growth of restaurant workers, as well as to our continuous effort to build worker power in the industry. Education and learning are the heartbeat of the workforce. These are essential means to narrow economic gap and alleviate social inequities. When restaurant workers are equipped and educated and the knowledge, they have more opportunity to attain a high-paying position. They are more effective and productive in their work, in their job, and they can certainly move up the ladder in the restaurant industry and make a huge difference in our country. I come to you with this great sense of urgency about our work at ROC United. Despite the adversity we have faced, I am more optimistic about the future of the restaurant industry. And I am appreciative and grateful to SUNY Empire College, especially to Maria Figueroa, Dean of SUNY's Harris Van Arsdale School of Labor Studies, for making this partnership happen. To state officials like Senator Ramos for making the partnership happen. To state officials who supporting us with policy that we push for restaurant workers, and all of you whose dedication have kept us focused and inspired to do the job. I know that we will recover, heal, and bounce back from this crisis. Together with SUNY Empire College, we will demonstrate our strong commitment to support the restaurant workers. We will make progress in ensuring that all restaurant workers will have access to the resources they need at any given time and find a career that allows them to have meaningful and productive employment so that they can support themselves and their families and make a positive contribution to their communities. In solidarity with everyone in the room, we thank you very much.
Thank you, Sebia. Okay, so now, the plan was to introduce Senator Ramos, who unfortunately couldn't make it today because of personal reasons, a situation that she's dealing with her family. But she actually did send a message that I would like to read to you. And before I do that, I just want to add to the words that Sebia said about Jessica Ramos. She's the senator for the 13th district of New York in the state legislature, and she's also the chair of the Labor Committee of the Senate. So she's a very important person for labor, for workers in New York State. And yes, she is a big supporter of ROC United and all worker organizations, and supporter of this effort, this collaboration that we're starting now. So I also want to say that she's a social justice warrior. She's a great fighter for labor rights. She is a tireless advocate for workers' causes, and also for the fighting for the welfare of communities, and in particular immigrant communities. So she did send this message that I'm reading to you now. Partnerships like this one between ROC New York and SUNY demonstrate an important advancement in thinking on the realities working people face as they try to pursue an education and build a future for themselves. Flexible, affordable, and accessible higher education through CUNY and SUNY is a source of pride for our state, and I'm thrilled to see the beginning of a collaboration that offers restaurant workers and their families tangible opportunities for growth and learning. State Senator Jessica Ramos. So we thank her for those wonderful words. And now I would like to introduce a very important person for this event. And it is one of our future students under this partnership. She is a member of ROC United, and her name is Monday Roland. She has worked in the restaurant industry since 2015 in a variety of roles, including junior sauce chef and bakery associate. I hope I said that correctly. And she currently volunteers for West Side Campaign Against Hunger and Meals on Wheels America. And as if all of that doesn't keep her busy enough, she is also the mother of 3 young children. Monday, welcome to SUNY Empire State College.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday morning. My name is Monday Roland. I've been a restaurant worker since 2015 and a ROC United member since 2018. I have done front and back of the house jobs, from table and wine service to hosting and managing almost all kinds of jobs in a restaurant. When the pandemic hit and almost all restaurants had to shut down, it was a difficult year for me and my family. As a mother of 3 young and beautiful kids, I had to innovate and find productive ways to support my family. So I ventured into my own cooking and catering business. I have been making all kinds of cheesecake and selling them all around New York City. I'm 29 years old. My family lives in Washington Heights. I know that this partnership with ROC and SUNY Empire College will further my education and open doors and opportunities that I don't have now. If I finish a degree, well, I will finish, whether online or in person, it will certainly help find a better job and increase my earnings and better support my family. Several months ago, I had an opportunity to cook for Mayor de Blasio during Caribbean Fest in the city. ROC United, and that network came through ROC United's Child Institute. With this partnership between ROC United and SUNY, I can imagine how much networking opportunities and resources are out there for me. Any opportunity that knocks like this rarely comes, and I'm here to take it. I tell my friends and coworkers, don't be afraid to get further education and embark on greater tasks, because the outcome can be enormous. You just never know. Thank you, ROC United and SUNY Empire College. Thank you all.
Thank you. And it is when you finish. It's definitely not if you finish, it's when you finish.
Mr. President, I'd like to say to everybody, I am a student here at SUNY as well as a member of ROC United.
That's excellent. Dr. Sebia, now I'd like to invite you over so we can make this official.
Okay, well, thank you again, everyone. You know, the faculty who are here. I want to recognize them briefly, Moshe, and also Barry Klein, Moshe Adler, Richard Wells, and the amazing staff that we have at Van Arsdale. Yeah. Jennifer Bent, Latoya Young. There is Mary Helen, also part of our faculty, Mary Helen Okonilski, and of course, Sofia Mavroyanis. And wow, last but not least, Sharon Simansky. So, ROC members, they will be your professors, okay? So thank you again so much. Thank you also, Janet, Aiello, everyone who helped us with this event. We're extremely thankful and proud of all your efforts that contributed to this, and now we're here and looking forward to working together and continuing this important endeavor. Thank you so much, everyone.